What's going on? Uh, Man, I've been doing some thinking about that Huxley and Orwell, that neo-feudalism. How that basically they said Huxley was saying how in Brave New World that life is gonna suck so bad. Like basically they're gonna have to chemically entice people to play along with the system, basically. And I see this going on, in my very life. You know what I'm saying? People around, whether it's the streets got you, the pharmaceutical industrial complex has got you. One or the other, dude. You know what I'm saying? Either way, they still got you. You're caught up in the Huxley Brave New World situation, and it's crazy about drugs, man, because in the Bible, all these people use this biblical fervor to condemn drug usages when there's only really few references in the Bible to drugs at all. There is Farkia, which is only in the that's in a newer part of the Bible, in the in the part where Paul's going through Greece and he's contending against the prophets of like Diana and the temple of Apollo, and supposedly they said they were from what I know about the Greeks and their prophets or their oracles, that they built temples on top of methane deposits. So they basically sat in these temples and clam baked and had a big kind of peyote ceremony. So I mean, that's between that reference of pharmakia and strong drink. Strong drink means it's mixed with drugs. You know what I'm saying? It's not just alcohol. It's like potions, like witch potions, like newt's tail, bat wing, some sulfur. You know what I'm saying? For instance, just as a way to show you how basically witchcraft is ancient science and chemistry. You know what I'm saying? And pharmaceuticals. So there is a component now here, and the CIA. I mean, Huxley, he was tied in with Timothy Leary, the Crowleyan experiments, Terence McKenna. These guys, that Hunter Thompson guy, is basically machine from 8mm. And that's all these guys is, their role model in the drug culture. When there's two sides of the drug culture, there's drugs that are good for mind control. There's other drugs that are not good for mind control. Those are the ones right now that carry the most stiffest penalties, but yet they're so minuscule, like marijuana, for instance. Supposedly marijuana makes you look at things, give a second look to things. Normally things that would just evade your awareness, for some reason when you smoke marijuana, they stick out like a sore thumb, and you say to yourself, that ain't right. How come I never thought about that when I was, busy on the rat wheel? Until I took a puff ski and snapped out of my trance. I'd never noticed any of this stuff before, and I've seen this happen out here. And but then again, they have legalized it to an extent around here, but it's not really legal still, which it's a real fucking fuck you type of fuckery in this situation. But a lot of people exploit that situation. So there's two sides to it. It's like LSD. They were trying to use LSD as a mind control substance, and it didn't work. It actually worked the opposite. And once again, people kind of broke out of the dumbed downness of that life does to you. I mean, you're gonna say drugs make you dumb, but you listen to Terence McKenna speak. This man was not dumb, and he was paid by the government to get higher than all of us have ever been. You know what I'm saying? And he's listen to him talk, and then you tell me how much damage it did to him. See, what it is that, in those days they were speculating on what would work and what wouldn't. And now they've had time to perfect it. Now what it is, they'll get you, through the pharmaceuticals, man. As soon as you're able to be medicated, they'll have you on it. So when they give you your zombie pill, you won't say no. Basically, that's what they've worked us up for.